Welcome and welcome back. So I had a few minutes and I said, let me see if I can do a quick video and share with you something in my, I want to say it's in my planning system, but it's also like a journal. Anyway, I want to share that with you and also some happy mail. So if you're into stationery, like I'm into stationery, come on in here so I can show you some things from Japan. And I want to then walk you through this beautiful thing that is adding so much value to my system. So we'll get to that in a second. As you watch this video, if it delights you in any kind of way, leave me a comment. Let me know what is resonating, what is exciting you right now in your planner journaling lineup, or what's not working. I just want to know because I'm nosy. So let's chit chat in the comments and hype up this video if you can. I really appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, girl. What are you waiting for? Okay, so I'm middle-aged and I'm going to put on my readers. Speaking of readers, I think I've decided that I need to invest in some better readers. These are like the ones you get for like 6 or 7 in a pack. And they're okay. They're really flimsy. I just had one break. I tend to have readers everywhere because I'm blind. And I want to get some that feel a little more substantial. So if you have any ideas, recommendations for readers, if you're middle-aged, you know what happens to our eyesight. Let me know. Okay, readers are on. I can see. Okay, so my dear sweet friend, and I don't even know if I showed you all this. So if I've shown you this in another video, forgive me. Also, I'm blaming everything on perimenopause. I don't remember. I don't remember if I showed you this. I don't feel like I have. So let's just quickly go through it. But my dear sweet friend, Dara. So let me show you. This is me. This is from years ago. And this is Dara. Look at us holding hands. She's so cute. I love her. So this was us at Miami Art Week back in 2018. And I was down there exhibiting my art at Prism Art Fair. And Dara was there as well. And we saw each other and held hands and took a photo. And those artworks behind her are artworks that I made. They actually are now with a collector who is a New York Times, multiple times New York Times bestseller. Anyway, so shout out to my collectors. But anyway, so that's Dara. Dara lives a fabulous life. And she travels the world solo in groups. Since I've met her, I met her in a knitting circle that we used to have in Harlem back when I lived in Harlem. Oh, I miss it so much. And she travels the world. She's been everywhere, right? So she texts me a few days before Thanksgiving. She was like, Krista, I'm going to Japan for Thanksgiving. It's a last minute trip. Tell me what you want. So I quickly was like, what? I want to go with you. And then I set up a little note in my notes app where you can collaborate. And I just gave her a list of stuff. Like, I'm telling you, let me get the note just so you can believe me. I mean, I know that you believe me because I'm not a liar. I am not a liar, but so here's the note, and you can see Dara's face right there. I don't know if you can see her face, but like Japanese stationery wish list for Krista. Wait, can you see it based on the light? I don't think you can. Anyway, the screen is too light, but I had told her to go to Loft. I told her to go to a bunch of different places. And basically the only thing I wanted was the frog and toad from Hobonichi. And then she wrote little notes saying sold out with a sad face. It's so cute. Everything was sold out. Sanrio Mild Liners was sold out. Sanrio anything blind box was sold out. Winnie the Pooh Sarasa pens were sold out. Wooden stamps, like gaming stamps, sold out. planner, phone charms. They say they didn't have anything. I mean, I trust her. Like, she took my little list and I was just like, girl, I don't care. You can get me anything. I just love stationery. I'm going to use all the things. So Dara ended up getting me one. She knew that I was in a lot of pain and recovering from my knee surgery. So these are like little, I don't know, if you've ever used these, let me know. Of course, this is another language. I mean, it's in Japanese. I don't know what it says, but these are for pain. So you put these little knobs in different places and it's supposed to help with pain. I haven't used them yet, but I plan to use them. So she got me this, which I thought was very thoughtful. And then she got me some stuff. So she got me this stamp, which... we are both saying that this is pour over, like pour over, but it actually looks like a science experiment. Either way, I love it. It's still nerdy. So I love that. And then, my God, look at this, y'all. Look at this. So, you know, I have the bear version of this where I have the 4 bears by Ramu. These are super cute. Wow, everything is made in China, like literally everything, even though she bought this in Japan. So anyway, Kodomo no Kao. I don't know. Anyway, they're like these cute panda emotional stamps, which I love this so much. You know, I have a thing for pandas. They have my dream life. So she got me that. She knows I have a dog. So, you know, it's hard to find dog stickers because y'all be out here standing for these cats. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, animals are wonderful, but we need more dog things. So I love that one right there. I mean, these are all cute, super cute. So we got some dog stickers. We have some more dog stickers. Now this one looks like books, right? This looks more like a golden doodle, golden retriever type vibes. So I will be using these exclusively for like when he has to go get groomed or like logging in my memory keeper when I take him to the dog park, that kind of stuff. So we got 2 of those. And she bought me these pandas. Oh, look how cute it is. They're so much fun. Pandas really have my dream life. Like, they just get to be fat, first of all. They get to be cute. They get to roll around, literally just roll around. People take care of them. Everybody thinks they're cute, even though they're pretty dirty looking. But they're still so cute and funny. But they have my dream life. So I got some pandas. I love this. Happy Snappy stickers. I like the colors in these. Let's make a good primary color spread. Just a bunch of people doing stuff and cats. And then this one is really cute. All the things. I think this is more cats. Super cute. And then these are really cute too. Circus Wenpaku house. So that's really cute. The colors are really fun. Make a nice fun spread. So the way that I plan on using these is like in my monthlies, having like a theme for the month. As you know, this is going really well, by the way, guys. I took this out as a wallet. It's going really well. But I'll show you monthlies. So like this month I have like these teddy bears are like the theme. So I'm going to have use these sticker sheets and have each be a theme for the month. So I can't wait to get to that. And then these are like little ghosties or like clouds, but they are super cute. OMG. Look at that. Super cute. So I'll probably save that for later. And then we have some cute like enamel. These are not just stickers. They're like enamel because I can feel the golds. I mean, they're like textured. So these are really pretty. I'm going to use this in my home and garden journal, which I will do a flip. I'm not done setting it up, but I will do a flip because it's almost time to get ready for the spring garden season. These are probably my favorite because of how large they are, but then also very vibrant. These are more like paper stickers. Look at these dumplings. These are so cute. I think I'm gonna try to draw these, like, you know, practice drawing these little doodles, because these are really nice. Super cute. Look at that little lemon. Okay. And then we have this nice little tiny icons. I need to start using these. Super cute. Okay. And then we know this brand. Look at Paris. That's our place. Oh, we both love Paris so much. And then she actually went to Paris because her life is fabulous for New Year's. She was in Paris for New Year's. I think I may try that this coming year. It just sounds like a good time. So Dara is also my friend who has a beach house in New York City. So she has her apartment right on the beach. Every view is of the beach. It is incredible. It is decorated like a boutique hotel. She's living the life. She deserves nice things. So, and then this nice everyday deco. I like this, and I like the tiny little paper clips. And then we have another one, and this one is fun because it has the yarn, it has book time. Cutie, cutie, cutie. So these are the cute things that Dara got me from Japan, which I love, and I'm going to start using these today in what I'm about to show you. So now, as you know, I'm planning in personal rings. This is feeling good. This feels so durable, but let's see how, you know, I haven't put it in my bag yet. And I have to travel at the end of the month. I'm not going to take it with me because I'm going to drop it off at the LV store so I can get my initials right here, hot stamped. But this has been good. Like, it's been working. Let me show you. So I didn't put the moons here because I didn't have enough moon stamps. I just put these little tapes here. They're so cute. By Sarika Studio. But this is working well. These are my vintage printables. So this is where we are today. So this is going great. This is going great. This is going great. See, I'm just putting out, and this is just for the week. Once the week is over, I'll erase this and then put it in my actual budget planner. So this has been really nice and fun. And then these are the videos. So this is going great, but what ends up happening, one of the things I wanted to do, first of all, let me go back. So this is a Moleskine A5 daily. So day per page for 2026. It's purple, it's hardcover, and I only got it because Michelle of Seaweed Kisses, Michelle is like the OG in the planner journal community. She's like our elder, even though she's still a very young lady. In the community, she had mentioned this in a video back in March of 2025 or April. And when Michelle says something is on sale on Amazon at some ridiculous price, you just click the link and you go do it, right? So I said, okay, let me just get it. Because like at the time I was like, I want to fall in love with the color purple. You know, it's the one color in the rainbow that I hadn't developed like a love affair with. Every other color I went through seasons where I just fell in love with the colors. So I said, okay, let me get it. And I think I paid like $15 for this or less. So it was a good deal. And when I got it, I learned that I have this is fountain pen friendly paper, right? So score. Now, I don't really love hardcover. I just don't like hardcover anything. It's just not something that jives with me. It's just, you know. But with that said, I was just like, okay, what am I going to use this for? So I came up with an idea last year that when I'm in my planner, I know a lot of you are, oh, let me get away from this candle, Jesus. This is like my nightmare, burning my stuff. That has happened before, by the way. I have burnt a standard TN by candlelight. Anyway, A lot of you keep your inserts and archive them. I don't do that for ring planning. All this stuff is going in the trash. I will keep my postcards, yes, but the dailies, all this paper, it's going in the garbage. I mean, it's going in the recycling bin, right? This doesn't feel permanent to me, and that's the kind of season that I'm in. Bound books feel more permanent to me. So I said, you know what? This book can solve two problems that I was having. Problem number one, there are some things that happen throughout the year that you do want to capture and you do want to hold on to. So I said, okay, this can be sort of like an archive. The primary problem I wanted to solve was I felt like I would lose chunks of my day not knowing exactly what I did. Like, I'll just be like, what did I do today? Was I dilly-dallying all day? And I said, okay, well, maybe we should just keep a log, keep a captain's log of like, what did you do with your day? It doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be aesthetic. You don't need to use stickers. You don't even need to use anything. You just need a pen and you need to make a list. Every time you do something, write it down. And that is how I've been using this, as a captain's log. And my intention is to be able to have one book where I can go back and just quickly scan, how did I spend my time? How did I spend my days in 2026? And if it's something that is proving valuable, it feels valuable now, and I just started, the year just started. But if it's valuable towards the end of the year, then I will continue the same tradition and then have these as like archives that I can just have. So let me show you what it looks like. So I'm just using, this is the pen that I tend to gravitate towards. It's my favorite pen. Intergel liquid gel ink. This is the needle tip 0.7. And I have lots of refills. The only thing that I don't like about this pen is the pen body. So if you have a suggestion for a nicer pen body that I can get to put the refills in, let me know. But I love this pen. This is a little pen loop from Paper Tiger. I got this on my first trip to Paris several years ago. But I always I always pop into Paper Tiger when I'm in Paris. So that's here. And I take this off. So it slides on like this and it slides off very easily. So I take that off. So here's how I'm using it. I haven't done anything here. I'm just going to put like stickers, right? We're going to have stickers. I'm using this to keep track of my period here and books I finish and any other highlights that I want to make mention of and keep track of, right? So let's add another one here. So for example, what day was that? That was, where are we? Are we here? I think we're here. So one of these days this week, I signed a year-long public health contract. That's something that I want to be reminded of. So I will write it down for the date that it was there. Travel. So I have to travel for a client here. I have to travel to New York twice in February. So I will put like travel things here, just things that I want to be reminded of, like what was I doing that day in 2026. And that's it for the monthlies. I don't have any plans for any of these other pages. Of course, if I travel, I'll put it here. And then I want to put down, this is like a map. So I'll probably put some stickers down on like the places I traveled in 2026. So that's it. And then we get right into the captain's log. Like, this is no frills. This is nothing. Because I'm more function over form. Not really. I mean, I'm more like functional planning over decorative planning. Yeah, I lean more functional than decorative. But I love stickers. The only way that I will use stickers, though, is I have to pre-sticker the page. If I don't pre-sticker the page, I'm probably not going to sticker the page. Now, I have space here to do some stuff. Maybe I'll go back and sticker it, but that's not what I'm thinking about out the gate. I have my pen. I just want to keep track of like, got out of bed, had matcha. Look at this. I saw 5 deer in my front yard and I took a video. This is important because I have a memory keeper that I'm not keeping with. Whenever I'm in the mood and I want to be in there, I will be in there. But this book is going to help me go back and be able to reflect on those memories. So I can go to my phone, I can pull out the photo that I took and the video. And it's like, yeah, I saw 5 deer just frolicking in the yard. It was a sight to see. I took my dog to the park for a walk. I helped my brother set up his investment accounts. That was a big deal for me. Prayed, chatted with my neighbors, and then I'm keeping track of the weather in the wrong spot. I just realized. And that's it. Like, I'm just, just doing this. Like, sometimes I'll put like, oh, I did this thing for 30 minutes. But when I started out, I was just logging like what I did in the weather, right? Nothing much. Here, I was trying to figure out some tapes or something. And then I started using like highlighters. Don't care. This is my bestie's birthday. Hope she likes her gift. This is what I did. I recorded lots of videos on that day. This is crazy. I ordered Uber Eats for lunch and dinner because I had some Uber cash. I got some happy mail from the Pinky Elephant. Something I ordered in December or showed up. Right? So this is it. Then I did something different this day where I put the highlights at the top. And then that's it. I put a little sticker here. This is the day I got Brooks's cancer diagnosis. And I just cried all day and cried all night. And I had nothing, like I couldn't do anything. I do remember ordered Instacart. And I only remember that because I was supposed to go to the grocery store. Wait, did I do that on this day? No. I don't like ordering groceries Instacart. It just costs so much more. But I couldn't do anything. And I remember my best friend saying to me, just order Instacart. And I ordered dinner. I had soup. I remember. And it's like when you have like an anchor for your day, you can pull up other memories of like, okay, what happened that day? And that's how I remember that. I was in so much pain that I had to order dinner and I had to order groceries because it was like, I'm not going to be able to go into a grocery store. Like, I can't leave my dog's side. So nothing pretty. Nothing pretty. But I will go back and probably add stickers, like, because I have all this space. But this is what I'm using it for. And this is where I'm at right now. Yesterday was a long, busy day of work. Sometimes I'll put down what I ate, but then I did these things. Look at this. 45 minutes to upgrade my internet today. Crazy work. Right now I'm recording YouTube video, CD, Stationery channel, right? Look at this. Coffee. I'm still sipping on coffee. I was supposed to finish this at 11:30. It's 12:38. So this is not going to be finished until 12:45. And that is important because now I have all this caffeine in my body. I got to figure out how to exercise or something so I can go to sleep. Booked flights. I had to drop books off at the vet this morning. And he was so anxious. And I'm just praying for a good report. So this is actually adding so much value to my life because I want to be able to go back and just see, okay, how did I spend my time? Did I watch YouTube videos? Like, was I dilly-dallying? And dilly-dallying is fine. So that is what I'm using this for. I think over time, what's going to happen is, and I'm going to draw it out with you because I've had these ideas in my head. I think over time, I want to start to, let me get a ruler. do some other things. So I'm going to play around with a couple different layouts. So this is just my ruler. I'm just going to take a pen and do that. And then I want to, let's do this only because funsies. Take this little thing from Hobonichi. You can make these cute little quadrants. So this is for tomorrow. I want to note down media. Like, what media am I consuming, and have that all be in a section, right? Oh, I didn't do the weather for today. So weather is 44:27. And then yesterday, I have to figure out yesterday, but anyway, this is, so I wanted to work on some new little layouts, just like, okay, maybe we do media here, and then I want to make sure I think about self-care separately, like what types of things that I do to take care of myself, and then media, and then these can just be a bullet of what I did in a day. So self-care is anything I do for myself, my home, my dog, and then media, I want to keep track of like how much, am I watching YouTube videos for hours or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to be experimenting with different like layouts, and I have stickers and, all the things. I also want to start using up my little stickers here. Of like, if I record a YouTube video, I can use those stickers. Or like if I want to record what I'm eating, meds, so I can use some of these things. Like if I'm like planning, or if I have a meeting with someone, like, let's see, this morning, for example, I had a call with my business partner. Right? So it's like, okay, let's just pop that right there. That's cute. Just a tiny little sticker. So that is it. I mean, I just wanted to share that with you. So this is my captain's log. It's helpful. Again, I only write in it after I've done the thing. So every couple hours I will, assess, okay, what did I just finish doing? And then I just jot it down. And I tend to use this pen, even though I can use fountain pens in here. I tend to just use this pen. And the only thing that I'm concerned about with this is it getting dirty. And I wish there was a cover for this. Not that I need to be buying any more covers, but I do think this one fits in the Paper Republic. Yeah. I think it does. Yeah. Not that I need to be buying another cover at all, because I don't have any money for this. And I'm on a Stationery no buy for January and a low buy for the year. But if this works out like it's working out now, then I do want to find a permanent cover for this. And if it's Paper Republic, then it's Paper Republic. But let's just take a quick peek. This is my Paper Republic Grand Voyager. I just put it on one of the strings. Let me take this pin loop off. And I mean, it's such a tight, like it's such a close fit, but it does fit, which is not bad. So I could get another Paper Republic, which I wouldn't be mad at, honestly. I mean, you can see it peeks out a little bit. There's no but the other one that I have, other cover that I have is a Chic Sparrow. Now, I did see Chic Sparrow has some new covers, like a new trifold that I'm really interested in. I have to like keep an eye out to see, because I felt like when they put it out last fall, this trifold, this new design, that it kind of sold out, but I have to check the website. I think a Chic Sparrow in that new leather that I saw recently on their channel would do really great because it looks so squishy. And the thing about Chic Sparrow, I don't know if you can see this, you have margin, like you have clearance. So it's in there and it's definitely for A5 slim, but you don't have to deal with overhang, which I kind of like. So I think I may end up looking at a Chic Sparrow trifold because that is different, and I do want a trifold. I just don't want to get like a Louise Carmen at this time. I'm committed to getting that in person next time I'm in Paris, but not this time. But I will be looking for a cover for this. So if you have any ideas, let me know. But I am going to look at Chic Sparrow's trifold because I think this is going to get filthy. Like I can already see it. Like it's already getting a little dingy on the sleeve. But I can take my time and be patient until, until I have some money again to buy that. But yeah, that is it, friends. We will go through these at some point. They are being used. I haven't talked to you about them. So we will be doing monthly sort of like what's going on in all my planners and journals. So I will do that video at the end of the month. But I just wanted to show you this. And I'm loving it. I'm loving her. Along with, my main babe right here. It's going great. And then the wallet is going great. You can see I had some money. I have coins in there. And this is going great. So that is it, friends. I am going to say goodbye. This was a little chaotic, but I just wanted to show you my captain's log, and hopefully that was helpful. And let me know if you have anything happening in your system that's like a little surprise for you. This is a surprise for me, but it's helping me with time blindness. It's helping me with being kind to myself as far as like how I'm spending my time, and stop, saying things like, oh my God, why didn't you do more today? It's like, girl, look at what you did do. Celebrate, right? And stop beating yourself up. The world right now, there's a lot going on. We need kindness. So that is it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hype up this video. And I will catch you on the next one, friend. Until then, I'll talk to you later. Bye.